Sometimes the heart holds on, not because it doesn't know better, but because it remembers who they were in the beginning. It remembers the laughs, the late night talks, the promises. It remembers potential, not patterns. And that's where the grief lives, in the gap between who they were and who they kept choosing to be. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why your heart stayed loyal despite the pain, and how that very loyalty can become the foundation of your strength, your healing, and your return to self-love.
You know what's hard? Admitting that you loved someone who consistently hurt you, and not just physically, but emotionally, in ways that made you question your worth. But let me say this clearly. The pain they caused you was not proof of your weakness. It was proof of your hope, of your capacity to believe in who someone could become.
That's where so many of us get stuck, not in who they are, but in who we thought they could be. We loved the potential version of them, the one that showed up in glimpses, the one that came through with just enough kindness to keep us holding on.
Tyler, I don't believe you could have said that any better. And to add, that's not love. That's emotional survival. That's breadcrumb bonding. And studies show that intermittent reinforcement, when someone gives you love inconsistently, is the most addictive form of emotional conditioning. Your brain starts chasing the high, like maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe this time they'll show up. But maybe the bravest thing you'll ever do is accept that they won't.
Denise, here's the truth I learned the hard way. You don't stay because you're foolish. You stay because you're loyal. And that loyalty, it's beautiful, but dangerous when it's pointed at someone who keeps breaking you.
So, what do you do when your heart loves someone who keeps hurting you? You stop making their behavior your burden. You stop interpreting pain as proof that you're not enough. Because the truth is, you were never hard to love. You were just trying to be loved by someone who didn't have the tools.
And when we internalize that pain, we start rewriting our worth around it. We start thinking love has to come with suffering. But hear me. Love is not pain. Love is not confusion. Love is not anxiety dressed as passion. Real love is calm. Real love is consistent. Real love sees you.
Let's pause for a moment, and if it is safe to do, put your hand on your chest and say this with me. I release the belief that love must be earned. I deserve to feel safe, seen, and chosen. I am no longer available for love that makes me shrink.
That heartbreak you feel, that ache in your chest, it's not weakness, it's grief. Grief for the time you lost, grief for the hope you gave, grief for the version of them that never fully arrived. But what you're feeling right now, that grief, it's making space for the love you do deserve.
You didn't lose the wrong person. You released yourself from the wrong pattern. And what comes next? That's healing, that's clarity, that's you returning to yourself.
Next week, we go even deeper. What healing really looks like. It's not always pretty, but it's worth it. You'll hear the raw, unfiltered truth about healing. Why it feels messy. Why it sometimes hurts more before it gets better. And most importantly, how to stay devoted to yourself through it all. Because healing isn't just a destination, it's a devotion. And before we close, I want to share a song written just for you. Let it play in the background of your own release. It's called Stronger Than Before. Let it remind you that despite everything, you are rising, stronger, wiser, and more whole than ever before.
walked through fire, faced the storm, lost my way, but found my form. Every scar a map I wear, proof I fought and made it there. I broke, I bent, but didn't fall. Found my power through it all. Now I rise with open hands, building strength from shifting sands. Stronger than before, wiser than I was before. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm finally knowing that love begins with me, sets my spirit free. Darkest night taught me to see the light inside was always with me. Through every loss I learned to soar, a heart rebuilt forevermore. I am more than pain, I am more than fear, I am more than fear. I am the strength that brought me stronger than before, wiser than I was before. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm finally knowing that love begins with me, it sets my spirit free. Stronger than before, rise, rise and more. Stronger than before, rise forevermore. I walked through fire, faced the storm, lost my way, but found my form. Every scar a map I wear, proof I fought and made it there. I've been the downfall, found my power through it all. Now I rise with open hands, building strength from shifting sands. Stronger than before, wiser than I was before. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm finally knowing that love begins with me. sets my spirit free. The darkest nights taught me to see. The light inside was always with me. Through every loss I learned to soar, a heart rebuilt forevermore. I am more than pain, I am more than fear, I am the strength that brought me here. Stronger than before, wiser than I was before. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. Here, I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm finally knowing that love begins with me, sets my spirit free.